Good evening, investors. My name is Louis from the KOSEC Show. Today we're outside the QVB asking investors what they think of cryptocurrency, the metaverse, and also the Russia and Ukraine conflict. Are you invested in cryptocurrency?
No.
Not at all. Ever thought about it? Is there a reason you're not?
Reason? Not taking a risk.
Are you invested in cryptocurrency at all?
I've got it. I'm holding some on an iPad that I lost a long time ago. So
How much?
Probably about $30,000 left on there.
Oh no, it's the classic story and you have no idea where the iPad is.
No, I think my strange uncle got me a Bitcoin in 2013.
Damn.
And I had no idea what it was, didn't care. And now it's probably, what is it, 50 grand now, 60 grand?
It's about 40 now, but then pretty good. And what did you hold?
Oh, nothing.
Bitcoin, yeah?
Besides just Bitcoin, yeah.
Yes.
And what coins do you own? Any tokens?
Just Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. And why do you think you're invested in Bitcoin? Why did you buy it in the first place?
I don't really know, to be honest.
No
Just
idea.
because.
I've had a lot of just because today.
So I'm invested in HBAR,
Very nice.
ADA, XRP, and HEX.
Are you invested in cryptocurrency?
No.
Not at all?
I only started like once and I said like, no, it's not for me, these things.
And what did you buy?
I bought Casper for memory.
Engine?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Nah, she give me more money.
And that's then my next question, the metaverse. Engine's in the metaverse. Do you know much about the metaverse?
Yes, my boyfriend, he bought Elsa, the golden
Okay, yeah,
Elsa.
yeah.
He's making good money.
Good money out of that. And what do you think about Facebook going into the metaverse as well?
I think it's risky, but yeah.
And we've also seen recently Facebook's jumped into the metaverse. Are you interested in that at all? Invested any coins in that space?
No, I mean, I don't know a lot about it to make an opinion, but if I was to hazard a guess, it's a bit opportunistic. It seems very volatile.
Right. And digital real estate now in the metaverse as well. Do you think that's a bit crazy or is that something you're interested in?
It's an interesting concept. I feel like there's a lot of allegation that it is just a pyramid scheme. And on the facts, it could be said to be one, but it depends on what's being real. If it's something like the first picture of Bill Gates outside Microsoft, that in itself is something of value. If it's a monkey smoking a cigar, yeah, you know.
No, I don't see any utility in that, right?
What about digital real estate? No utility there or?
No, not for me anyway.
And we also saw that Facebook rebranded themselves as Meta for the metaverse. Have you interested in the metaverse or know much about it?
Nope.
What about
I haven't heard of it.
Never heard of that?
No.
Digital real estate?
Nah.
Never anything like that. And recently we've also had Facebook rename themselves as Meta for the metaverse. Any interest in the metaverse or do you know what it is? Interested in it?
Don't know what it is, but if Facebook's in on it, then I want to be in on it.
I like that. We'll look it up, metaverse coins. And finally, digital real estate, something that's come out. So buying real estate in the metaverse. Do you think that's of any value or think it's a bit bonkers and crazy?
No, definitely, for sure. That's the news.
All in?
Yeah, 100%.
We heard recently that Facebook is now in the metaverse. Have you any thoughts on the metaverse? You're interested in it?
No, I'm very busy with all my life and all this
Very
shit.
busy.
It's affecting me. I tried once a month, no, during pandemic, but once again, it's not for me. I prefer the old school money.
Yeah? What about digital real estate? Would you buy property in the metaverse?
No way, no.
Never?
Yeah, no, never.
And what about your thoughts on Russia and Ukraine? It's impacted cryptocurrency, but just in general.
What I think about the whole thing? Oh, it's sad. It's sad to see that it still happens these days, but what can we do?
In the last, week, we've seen Bitcoin go up a lot and crypto in general because of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Do you think that's going to continue or is that short-lived?
What the rise in the market, the spike? Well, spike probably, but I think there'll be a slow progression upwards. I think so. I mean, that's why I'm invested, right?
Yeah.
So,
And you're a hodler?
yes, absolutely.
I think you go up.
Keep going up. You're
Yeah.
very positive.
Welcome back, live from the beautiful streets of Sydney, and it seems to be top of everyone's mind is crypto. Let's go to our panel, have a chat about it. Guys, something huge, obviously this crypto space. I've heard that they're donating to Ukraine in cryptocurrency, is that right?
Yeah, I actually pulled this up this morning, surprisingly enough. Ukraine's largest cryptocurrency exchange has been the main hub for sending crypto to the Ukraine as donations. Currently, 89,000 donations have been made, summing to $51 million as well. So that's a main reason that, all these crypto assets are going up because it's a way for Russians to escape the Russian ruble, but also donations to be made to the Ukraine as well. And just to clarify, the gentleman who said he had 60K in Bitcoin, and I said it was 40, I was thinking US dollars. we automatically we talk about US dollars. every
Yeah,
day.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that's so true. Some people just lose their coins or just lose stuff that they had, and then they're like, oh, what is it? Where is it?
Well, there's a gentleman in the UK who threw his hard drive out, and I don't know how many thousand bitcoins, but millions of dollars worth,
Yeah.
and he's been searching through the tip
Ever
that,
since,
that it was thrown in for years. He's been paying to be able to search through the tip in the area that he thinks it's in, trying to find that hard drive. So
Oh, that'd
a classic story. But one thing we also noticed throughout a lot of those interviews is not only with the metaverse, but just crypto in general, people either not invested, not knowing what the metaverse is, or not thinking it has value. And I suppose, we're in finance, we're hearing about it all the time, how it's going up and how it's doing so well and how people are
A
investing
lot
in
of
it.
people not that aware, that aware of just simply what it is, what it does. And, I would say that there's an argument it could be one of the next big things, certainly people talking about. And I'm not getting into a debate about whether I'm a bull or a bear or I think it's real or not real or anything like that. At the end of the day, if it's going up, it's certainly worth talking about and having discussions. And I think the fact that the people of Sydney are so agreeable to talk and discuss it and have good views on it is an encouraging sign because it stimulates nice conversation. I think you'd all agree.
Yeah, of course. And one thing I'll just point out before we end that is the current market cap of Bitcoin is 2 trillion, right? If we look at gold, it's about 10 trillion. We look at other financial markets, such as the US equity markets, about 40 to 50 trillion. If we look at world bond markets, they're over 100 trillion. So Bitcoin is still just a speck in the amount of money that's flowing out there. So people think they've missed out. At this point, regardless, if you think it's got more to go, there's plenty more money that can flow into that space. And Bitcoin's down to 43, and it's highs of 64. So.
And certainly the crisis is indicating, well, there is a use.
Exactly right, and people are using it. We have seen that spike out. And the gentleman in the supplement store that I got hold of, he made a good point. It's probably a short-lived spike because of the crisis, but he's a hodler, as he said, and he's going to hold on for the longer term.